Is Cardinal Rafe, ridden by Richard Rowe. 3, Doobie Brief, Michael Bowlby. 4, LTS, Roger Marley. 5, Freeline Finishing, Richard Dunwoody. 6, Okie T, Ben DeHaan. 7, Arctic Baron, Mark Perrott. 8, Bonanza Rebel, Peter Scudamore. 9, Court Appeal, Brendan Powell. 10, Fiddle a Little, Declan Murphy. 11, Geryon, Mrs. Jennifer Matthews. 12, Golden Moss, Dale McEwen. 13, Munjarid, ridden by Jimmy Frost. 14, Theo's Fella, ridden by Richard Guest. And 15, Tom's Little Bet, ridden by Jamie Osborne. Doobie Brief, very, very enthusiastically supported. Freeline Finishing looking the danger to him. And here's how they are, in fact, betting.
Well, betting-wise, seems to be a contest between two horses. Doobie Brief, 6-4. And the favourite at the moment, and Freeline Finishing, 2-1. Gap then to Cardinal Ralph, 12-1, and on 14-1, Okie T and Golden Moss. 16-1, there are 3 of them: Arctic Baron, Bonanza Rebel, and Beau Pari. 20-1 bar these.
Will appeal to a lot of you ladies, I know, and that's not meant to be derogatory, but people do like grey horses. She's a grey mare by Scallywag. But as I was saying earlier on, if this one wins, I'll be very surprised. But owned again by West Country person who's been supporting jump racing for years, Tom Stadden, and Billy Williams trains this one. I'd love to see it win, but it's got a little bit to do because it was off the whole of last season.
Brief is still the favourite, but fractionally, 13-8 now. Freeline Finishing, 7-4. Cardinal Ralph is 12-1 from 10s. And Okie T and Golden Moss drifted out to 16s, and it's 20-1 bar 5. Freeline Finishing, both on 13-8. Cardinal Ralph still 12-1, and on 16-1, Okie T and Golden Moss. From 20-1 the rest.
Certainly looks a 2-horse race, doesn't it? Doobie Brief and Freeline Finishing in the last show. Let's join Peter.
Yes, coming in. And they're nicely grouped. Looks as though they'll go first time. They're away. Beau Pari and Golden Moss and Theo's Fella as they race towards the first. Theo's Fella on the inside of Golden Moss. LTS is up there on the far side. Golden Moss landed just in the lead from Theo's Fella. Really closely grouped they are, with LTS in third, and then Court Appeal and Gary, and behind them Tom's Little Bet, the grey, and just behind him is Okie T. Golden Moss, Court Appeal coming up on the stand side, Theo's Fella right there, LTS, and Beau Pari. Munjarind is just to the back marker at the moment, and Golden Moss the leader from Court Appeal on the inside. Then comes LTS, and behind them Theo's Fella, Garyon, and then Beau Pari, and behind Beau Pari Tom's Little Bet, and Cardinal Rafe towards the outside. Doobie Brief is one of the back markers at the moment as they come down to the third. Court Appeal and the breast girth towards the right is Golden Moss, and then LTS behind them, and Theo's Fella. And also up near the firing line is Freeline Finishing as they race towards the flight. It'll be the last on the next circuit. Golden Moss lands in the lead from Court Appeal on the far side, then LTS and Theo's Fella and Tom's Little Bet and Beau Pari and Freeline Finishing and Geryon. Just in behind them Doobie Brief, and then Arctic Baron, and on the near side Cardinal Rafe, and the back markers are Munjarind and Fiddle a Little. Golden Moss, Court Appeal on the inside. That's behind them LTS as they swing right-handed to begin the run downhill. Golden Moss and Dale McEwen made just about all so far, been right up there in the firing line anyway, with Court Appeal also, who's second now. LTS is third, and Theo's Fella 4. 5 and 6 are Tom's Little Bet and the pipe runner Bonanza Rebel, who's made progress on the inside as they come down to the fifth, with Beau Pari on the outside, Arctic Baron and Doobie Brief next, and Freeline Finishing right up there. And Doobie Brief nearly went there. He very nearly went. He's dropped back with only one behind him. He very nearly went at that, and Michael Bowlby had to literally pick him up off the floor there. And he'll really have something to do to recover from that one. He's only got one behind him. There he is, right with 13 in front of him at the moment as the leaders come down to the next for 6th, and it was Golden Moss again. Bonanza Rebel has made good progress on the inside. On the outside is LTS. Beau Pari is making good progress, and Freeline Finishing is only just in behind the lead, and Doobie Brief is making no progress from the rear at the moment whatsoever. And he didn't jump that flight too well, and it looks as though he's forfeited his confidence, as Bonanza Rebel has made good ground on the inside of Golden Moss, with Beau Pari motoring very strongly just in behind. Then comes Freeline Finishing and LTS and Tom's Little Bet and Theo's Fella. Over the 7th, Golden Moss, Beau Pari on the far side, Bonanza Rebel on the near side. Freeline Finishing jumped that beautifully, whereas Bonanza Rebel made a slight mistake. And the field really is thinning now. There have been several pulled up. Doobie Brief has been pulled up. Beau Pari is just the leader now. From Golden Moss on the inside. This is 3 out, then Bonanza Rebel. And then Freeline Finishing, motoring ominously well just in behind the leaders. And it's Beau Pari the leader, from Golden Moss second. Freeline Finishing motoring now up into second place, with Bonanza Rebel 4-5 is Cardinal Rafe racing round the home turn. Beau Pari from Golden Moss, and the Freeline Finishing still running strongly under Richard Dunwoody. Beau Pari, but now Freeline Finishing under pressure, and Beau Pari has opened up a gap of 3 lengths as they come to the second last. Beau Pari now from Freeline Finishing. At the second last, Beau Pari lands in the lead. Freeline Finishing jumps it second. Over on the far side, finishing well, is Cardinal Rafe, but it's Beau Pari facing the memory of that poor runner Chepstow very smoothly as he comes to it, gets away from it fast. It's Beau Pari from Freeline Finishing and Cardinal Rafe on the far side as they race up towards the line. Nothing is going to catch Beau Pari, and as they come to the line, Beau Pari is going to win the Philip Corns Novice Hurdle Qualifier. It's a 1-2 for Josh Gifford, but Cardinal Rafe getting up to be second, just ahead of Freeline Finishing and OKT.